Hey, it's Jim with Cloud Bedrock with a quick demo on transiting messages between cloud N8N and on-premise without the on-premise location needing a forward-facing internet connection. So, and this is a rather timely demo. This is actually using the API where the ISS at that basically is pulling the API and getting up to the minute locations on where the International Space Station is located in the world. So this is running every minute, and it's making that call and it's parsing that information, getting the lat long timestamp, and then it's sending it to SQS. Now, the more interesting part about this demo is this SQS queue is actually provided as part of CribOps, and the credentials are provisioned automatically on this N8N node by CribOps when it's set up. And what that enables you to do then is you can come into your SQS queue. We provisioned this queue for you. It is a scoped credential that gives you access to queues within your tenant ID. So basically, you would create a FIFO queue or FIFO queue message type. Say send input data. Put whatever appropriate message group ID you need, and then the magic here is this destination URL. And in this case, this is on the far end receiving side. What is that URL? And that could be any URL. It could be a private URL, a local host URL. In my case, my N8N node is on premise, but I've got like an HA proxy, so that's why it's got a kind of a public looking a face as well. It can be accessed either way. Anyways, what's happening is it's sending that message. It has that destination URL as the message attribute. And then what's happening on the receiving end is CribOps is taking that message and routing it automatically to the right destination. So if we look at the CribOps side, when you go to provision N8N nodes within our UI, you just say new N8N node, you put the name, you put the URL of the N8N node and the API key. As soon as you do that, it will make a connection to that N8N node. It will provision scope down AWS credentials, and it will also create a dedicated SQS FIFO queue per N8N node to be used for these purposes. And you can have as many N8N nodes as you'd like to have to make that happen. So then on the receiving side, you basically just, you can see the messages coming in here at interval, getting the messages that are parsed in. So it's basically just taking a SQS message, CribOps is picking that up, and then dropping it into a webhook, as you see in the workflow here. There's just a webhook, and I have a wait state there. So you can have as many message destinations as you want, as many N8N nodes as you want. So I thought this would be a fun demo to do, given the time. We're about an hour away from hopefully a successful rescue mission at the International Space Station. The other side of this, the primary use case with CribOps is creating web endpoints. So basically what this allows you to do is you can create a new web endpoint, specify a destination URL. So this is typically, something like N8N or other automation stack. You define a queue name and a description and hit save webhook. And what this will end up giving you is a public webhook that you can copy and paste into whatever your stack is. We are the front door then, a very highly available front door for receiving that webhook. We enqueue that webhook for up to 14 days, encrypted at rest, and then CribOps consumes from those queues and delivers the message into N8N that way. So there's multiple paths to get messages in, either N8N to N8N direct, which I could see many different scenarios. It could be message enrichment type workflows, or workflows where perhaps you're taking advantage of the many enhanced features that you have on the N8N Cloud side, but then perhaps you have jobs that want to use on-premise resources like your local LLMs and things like that. So you can just transit those messages straight from the cloud N8N to your on-premise N8N to get off the workflows and then pass the information back if you need to. That's it. Just thought I would get this out there, and then before I tune into the TV and watch what's happening on the International Space Station. This is Jim Hankins with CribOps, cribops.com.